Greetings, friends. How are you doing today? It's Bright Bells, Joy Bells. Welcome to my channel. Today, I am here to show you how to make roti. Yes, I am making roti today. And all you need is just 4 simple ingredients. In my bowl here, I have 2 cups of flour. I am going to be using 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to be using a pinch of salt and half teaspoon of baking powder. And I am using double acting baking powder, okay? And of course water, and that is all you will need. I am gonna put all of this in a bowl and mix it very well. I'm gonna make sure that I add my butter first, rub that butter out all the way out until you cannot see it. Then afterwards, I'm gonna go in with my baking powder and my salt and mix everything together very, very well before adding the water to make the dough. Yes. So when I come back, friends, you will see me adding the water to make the dough. Okay, friends, so I am back. And I'm going to add water. So water in it goes to make my dough. And I added half of a cup of water. But you are going to need 3/3 cup of water to mix this together. Wow, 3/3 cup of water. Yep. That's it. Now I'm going to flour my surface and knead my dough. Okay. So friends, I am frying my roti today, so I don't need to use my rolling pin. If you want to use your rolling pin, go right ahead and use it. But I will be just using my hand to make my roti by using the stretch and pull method, and you will see the motion of my hand when I'm doing it. Alrighty, so my pan is heating up. I'm gonna add oil to it when all that water is out, friends. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna show you how I do to make my roti. So I have my dough, and I'm gonna just eyeball it and break it in 2. I'm aiming to break it into 2 equal parts, okay? So I have 2, then I'm gonna do the same thing again to break each of these pieces into 2 equal parts again, and this is gonna give me 4 rotis, this dough here. I'm dusting my surface a little bit more because the dough is a little bit sticky. So I have 4 pieces and I'm making 4 roti, and all I do is like this. I'm gonna tuck in all the edges, friends, like so. So I dust to one side of my dough And then the other side, I just tuck in like so. If it's getting a little bit more sticky, you dust it again like so. Dust both sides after you have tucked it in, and do like so. From the middle, you press and push outwards like so while you turn it, okay? Just like that. Use the side of the palm of your hand to do like so and press it, okay? And you are getting it as flat as you can. So it's important to have just the right amount of water inside there so that your dough is not dry where you cannot pull it like this. You see how I'm pulling it? Yes. And it's not too wet to be sticking on your hands. And this is how you do it. You stretch and pull, and you go around like so. Stretch, pull, and go around. If you see it do like this, just fix it. Just like so. Put you a little flour on there so that it's not too wet, so it's gonna break. And you go all around until you get it very flat, okay? If you don't want to do it like this, if you think it's too hard, use you a rolling pin. I'm doing one with my hand, and I'm gonna show you one with the rolling pin. And you just turn, press, pull, turn, press, pull until you get the desired, flatness and the desired size, okay? That's how you do it. And then the oil should be hot, and on medium you just fry your roti, and it's gonna be so nice. So I'm gonna add oil to my pan. Wow. And you do not need a lot of oil for this, friends, okay? Just enough so that your dough will fry. Okay, so I think this is flat enough, and I'm gonna put it to fry. Be sure to have this on medium heat, better yet high-low heat, because this will get stiff and crispy if the heat is too high. So make sure that the heat is just right, so you will not get potato chips, okay? Just like so. And that's how you fry your roti, friends. Don't wait until it's all crispy and all of that. You don't want it to be like this. Turn it. Make sure you turn down your heat. Keep turning it until it's cooked. Don't let it stay there and get crispy. That is how it should look, friends. That's what you are looking for in your roti. Yes, that is what you are looking for. Okay, so now I'm gonna make one with the rolling pin so that you can see. And this is how you do it. Tuck those edges in, friends. Tuck. Okay, friends, so now I'm doing one with the rolling pin for you. So use some flour on your rolling pin, your clean rolling pin like so. And just press and push to get it nice and flat. Flip it and turn it at 2:45, friends, like so. And then you push, press, push, press, pull. You move forward and backward. You turn at 2:45, flip and turn at the same time. And you do the same thing. Now, if I was using my hand, I would have made this already. Just do like so, friends. You see that? So I'm stretching it because I have the right measurements inside there, so I can stretch it and it wouldn't break. Look at that. I have the right amount of water to the right amount of flour. Yes, I do. And I'm gonna put this in the pan to fry. Yeah. Another day I will show you how to bake your roti. For those of you who want to know, stay tuned for that video. All you do is just bake it in a pot with a little butter. Coat the pot with the pot bottom with a little butter, or on a tower. Bake it on a tower with a little butter or a little oil, whichever you choose. And your oil should not be hot to where it can get this to turn into chips, into pita chips. You want your oil just right, my friends. Just right. Do you see that? That's my roti frying up, my friends. And you want to keep turning this. Keep turning it until it's cooked. Don't walk away, because then it's going to turn into pita chips. And it's going to get hard. And you're not making chips, you're making roti. This is the consistency that you're looking for. That's how you want it, my friends. And it's done. It's pressed out so flat that it does not take a long time to cook. Yes, it will not take you the whole day. Or it won't take you the time you take to make Johnny cakes, for sure. You see that, friend? It's nice and soft. Yes, it is. Nice and soft. In a few minutes, you can have nice, delicious roti right in your own kitchen. Yes, you can. It doesn't take a lot of ingredients. Just a little time, some effort, some love. Okay, friends. This is how your fried roti should look. Do you see that? That's how it should look, friends. And you can either put your meat, vegetable stew, whatever you want inside of this, like so, like maybe saltfish custard, saltfish choker, split peas, dal, or whatever you like inside. Or let me show you something. You can cut them up like this. You stock them. Whether you want to make 4, you want to make a dozen, however you make it, you can just stock them up and cut them, friends, like so. Just like this. You can cut them, you can make them smaller and cut them. You can even make them bigger. You can cut this into And when you're eating it, you do like so in your dal, and you put you some saltfish choker and some rice and eat it. Or if you have curry pumpkin, whatever you want to put this with. But that's it for fried roti. Okay, and stay tuned for my other roti recipes. I have a lot more for you. Anyway, my lovely people, until next time, it's Bright Bells, Joy Bells. Do good, live good, and most of all, love God and make fried roti for you and your family. You'll be glad you did. Ta-ta! Okay, friends, so to go with my delicious fried roti, I am going to make some Jamaican country style eggs. So all I need is some ripe juicy tomatoes and some eggs. Also, you can add onions and other veggies like sweet pepper, green sweet pepper if you choose. But for me, some delicious, juicy, ripe tomatoes go very well. So I am cutting up my tomatoes in this size. And my pan is already heating up. My pan is already heating up here, and I'm gonna add a little oil before adding my juicy red tomatoes, ripe tomatoes. I am adding Now I am adding my juicy ripe tomatoes to the hot oil on medium heat. Put that on high-low and let it come together nicely. Let those tomatoes soften up very slowly. While my tomatoes soften up, I am going to work on my eggs. I am going to crack these eggs and whip them up. Turn your tomatoes and leave them to soften up a bit more. So I cracked my eggs and now I'm whisking. I'm fluffing a little air into my eggs, a little air. Turn your juicy ripe tomatoes again and let it soften up just a little bit more. After another 2 to 3 minutes, turn your heat up just a little bit more from high-low to low-medium to get rid of a little bit of that liquid. After another 2 to 3 minutes, it's time to add our eggs. In goes my eggs, just like so. Just allow it to come together nicely, friends, before seasoning this with some nice salt. Use your favorite salt, sea salt, pink salt, whichever you choose. Go like this with your spatula. Alrighty, so keep turning these eggs lest they'll burn. And then now it's time to season them with some salt, and then you can turn off your heat. Okay friends, that's it for your Jamaican country style eggs. Alrighty, to go with some nice delicious soft roti. Look at that. Please make this for your family. They are gonna enjoy this one.